Hey, what's up guys, it is Saintsfan and welcome back to another GTA 5 Q&A video. If you guys want to ask me a question for next week's episode, just use the hashtag #AskSaints on Twitter and I will see it. First question I want to hop into is from Coaster. How many DLCs do you think Rockstar will add before they stop supporting GTA Online? So stay tuned for my next video, which is going to come out in about an hour. There was an absolutely massive leak in GTA, or for GTA Online DLCs, and it talked about some freaking insane stuff and some crazy stuff. And I don't know if it's true. The source is like, I don't know. It's a weird situation. So I'm going to explain it all in my next video. But yeah, just check that out if you're wondering sort of what's going to be coming after the biker DLC and maybe, you know, in a year's time. Another quick question I just want to answer because I keep saying it a lot and I'm sure I'll still get it even though I'm going to answer it now. Adam says, when is the Zombie Apocalypse series starting again? I'm not going to be able to record it until, I think, in like a week or two when this new GTA 5 mod comes out. But even after I record it, I have to edit it and all that stuff. But trust me, Season 2 is going to be a lot better than Season 1. Just know it is going to take me some time for it to actually get done. Alright, now get into the actual questions. So, Shadow, what vehicles are you expecting to come in the Bikers DLC? Besides all of the bikes, I do think we will see some actual vehicles. And I'm not going to touch that much on bikes just because I don't know much about them. And what I'm hoping we get is just a bunch of different bikes that are, you know, unique in their own way and have a decent amount of customization. But I definitely could see vehicles being added in this DLC. I'm going to compare it to a show I used to watch like a year ago, Sons of Anarchy. I don't know if anyone has saw it, but it's basically, it's a motorcycle show. And in it, like, they're not only on motorcycles, they have vans, like they use other forms of transportation. So I definitely could see some stuff like that come in, whether it is vans or, I mean, definitely the Lost Slam van. Maybe that makes a return finally to GTA Online. And if this DLC does take place somewhat in Sandy Shores, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see some sort of off-road vehicles. Not a lot, maybe just like one, possibly two. But I do think we will be seeing some actual vehicles, some cars or vans or anything like that, in addition to the bikes in the DLC. Next one from Josh. What types of DLCs would you like to see in future that aren't based around vehicles? You know, this is an interesting topic or question here. Because really, like, most DLCs that I want personally, they do revolve around vehicles. But if I could pick one that's not based around vehicles, and you know, I guess this might be a cop-out, but can we have a fix stuff patch where it fixes a bunch of the issues, a quality of life patch? That's what we need. We need something that fixes a bunch of just the little issues, the quality of life issues that are around in GTA Online. So I'm gonna go with that. Next one from Gizzy. Will the biker DLC, when it comes out, will it be game changing or just another car, clothes, weapons DLC? So I mean, it's not gonna be revolutionary or anything, but we've seen for the most part these bigger DLCs, they do have some game changing functions, I guess. Like the VIP, the CEO, the lowrider stuff, all that included new stuff to the game. It's not just cars, clothes, and weapons. So yeah, I don't think that the DLC, it's not going to be it's not going to be heists, or it's not going to be yachts or anything, but it'll be fun. It will add some new stuff to the game, some new game mechanics. And honestly, again, going back to this, if it just gives me a reason to go up to Sandy Shores, I'll be happy. Next one from Calvante. How much do you think the biker DLC is gonna be? Now, we don't really know much about it at the moment, besides the fact that it is a biker DLC, and there may be clubhouses, there may be, you know, a biker mechanic, but we don't really know much. And, you know, so this is just speculation, but I'm sort of imagining the biker DLC as like the poor man's CEO DLC. That's kind of what it's looking like. Like clubhouses, they'll be the poor man's version of CEO offices. And the missions, they'll be poor man's version of the VIP missions. Now, I'm sure that they might still pay the same and all that, but like that's kind of what I see. So, I mean, if I had to give an estimate, I don't know, like $5 to $10 million. It's always a good amount to go with. I believe the CEO stuff, like total, was 20 to 30 million. But again, that was in the city. That was high-end offices, warehouses, and all that. So I believe this DLC, the thing that's probably going to cost the most are the bike upgrades. Like if you go to a bike and there is a mechanic, you'd have to go there. Maybe it's like Benny's where you have to upgrade it for like $600,000 to $700,000. that is probably going to be the most expensive part of the DLC. And if there's like 5 or 6 bikes, you know, that'll add up. Justin, what games are you excited for coming out in the next months/years? So one game I'm really excited for, and I think I actually just saw the open beta is coming out really soon, Battlefield 1. I don't know how many of you guys are going to be playing Battlefield 1. Matter of fact, let me know in the comments how many of you guys are looking forward to Battlefield 1. I am. I definitely want to live stream it a lot. Once the beta comes out, I'll be playing it. So that's definitely one of the games. As for the other games, I don't know, man. There's not really much besides unconfirmed Rockstar games that are on my schedule. Sniper, are you streaming today? GTA today? And if so, on what console? I may be streaming GTA today. And let me know in the comments, what console, if I had to pick a console, PS4 or Xbox One. Try not to make it a freaking console war. Just put in the comments if you're on the PS4 or Xbox One so I know. And then Johnny, do you think that Rockstar will add or announce 2 DLCs at the same time in the future again, like they did with the Finance and Felony and the Cunning Stunts? I hope so. I mean, that was amazing. It not only one gets people to stop speculating about what's coming next, but it just gives people, you know, it gives people some assurance. They're like, all right, we got something to look forward to. So I hope so. I hope they saw the positive reaction to them doing that, and from now onward they do that more often. And then the last question from Jonathan: if you could add, or if you could delete 5 features from GTA Online and then add another 5, oh god, what would it be? Okay, this is a tough one. If I could delete 5 features, what would they be? Number 1, proximity mines. Number 2, homing launcher. Number 3, people's blips showing up on the radar. Number 4, this stupid mechanic and how I have to wait 5 minutes for him to bring me my car. I freaking pay him and he can't bring me my car whenever I want it. Unacceptable. And then number 5, not being able to do CEO missions or jobs in invite-only lobbies. If I could add 5 features, what would they be? 1, in invite-only lobbies or crew lobbies or any of that stuff, the host should be able to kick whoever they want. That's just something I would like for car shows. And I guess while we're on that topic, and this would go for everyone, in invite-only lobbies or private lobbies or crew lobbies or anything, you should have the ability to disable cops if you don't want to. Now, granted, you won't be able to make money in that lobby, but that's fine. I want a lobby without cops. Number 3, this is a big one, but you know, let's throw in the arena. We had the cutting stunts and everything. It was cool. It was fun. It still is fun, but I would like the arena. That's a feature. 2 more. Let's see. What can we add to GTA Online? What are some features that aren't in the game? Number 4, this is one of those quality of life things that I would like to see added. So passive mode, right now it's good, but when you're not on your vehicle, people can blow it up. So I would want your vehicle to also be in passive mode when you're not on it. And then number 5, the final feature, this goes for racing, and just because I've been racing a lot lately and this always happens at the start, I wonder if there could be a way for the start of races, like standard races, not non-contact races, but standard races, for the first like 15 seconds or so, make them non-contact. And then, so like everyone can get off to a good start without hitting each other, because there's always that one person that tries to just run into everyone at the very beginning, and then it screws you for the rest of the race. So make it so where standard races are non-contact for the first like 15-ish seconds, and then they go back to standard. Kind of like how in GTA races it takes 15 seconds for you to blow people up. Do that for standard, but make it non-contact. So there you go. Those are my 5 deleted features and 5 added features. You guys can let me know in the comments what you would add or delete. But yeah, that was it with the Q&A. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next video because, like I said, it's super freaking crazy what's happening right now. Anyway, see you all then. As always, drop a like, subscribe, and it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.